Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1982 Detroit Tigers season replay. Today's matchup is between the Detroit Tigers and the California Angels at Anaheim Stadium. On the mound for the Tigers today is Bert Blyleven, whose record is 4-4 with a 4.84 ERA. And pitching for the Angels today is Knapp, whose record is 3-3 with a 5.27 ERA. Okay, we got off the schneid yesterday in grand fashion with a 9-0 victory. Tom Filer, of all people, the Defiler, threw a complete game shutout, only gave up 4 hits. It was a fantastic game. We rallied together with a bunch of bench players. Barbaro, Garbey, he wasn't horsing around yesterday. He had 3 hits, 3 RBIs. He had a home run, his first career home run. So all in all, a pretty great game. Parrish had a home run too, if I remember correctly. So now we pick up our bats and balls and we go to Anaheim Stadium, where California beat us in 3 games last week. Let's go ahead and take a look here at the California Angels team page, and Frank Tanana, that son of a bitch, he is still injured and is not available this series. So we're going to face the number 5 starting pitcher, Knapp, whose contract is up. Take a look here. You see their team leaders and all the other good stuff that you may or may not find interesting. I don't know. I'm not going to decide for you, but I'd like to show you anyway. And then, as we do whenever we go to a new stadium that we have not seen before, we'll take a look at the stadium editor here, and it will tell you a little bit about the stadium. The park factor is right at 100, so that is exactly even for all of its statistics. So there's nothing that that is subtracted from what could happen here, and nothing is gained from what could happen here. On the dimensions, the home runs by left-handers are up 6%, right-handers are up 4%, hits by lefties and righties are up 2%, doubles right around average, triples a lot less likely. Strikeouts don't happen as much as you might think. Double plays occur more often, 8% more, and errors are 14% less likely. So Anaheim Stadium, overall runs pretty average. Let's go ahead and flip back to Detroit, and we'll get this game started. As always, I appreciate everyone following along. Like and or subscribe to the channel, and you'll be notified whenever there is a new game. Also, I do sports card box and pack openings. You can see on my main page all the different playlists that we have. You can pick your favorite sport and watch those videos if you need more entertainment in your life. Some of them are funny. We find autographs, we find relic cards like pieces of jersey. A lot of fun stuff happens in those videos. Bert Blyleven on the mound, never faced the Angels, it looks like. So we have nothing to go on there. And all of the bullpen is available because they didn't have to pitch yesterday. Let's take a look at the lineup for today's game against the number 5 starter, Knapp. He's a righty. And we're going to put Garbey, after his big game yesterday, we're going to put him at DH, Eddie Murray back in there. At first base, Lou and Mickey were both listed as tired. We decided to give them the day off together. Hopefully they went out and had a nice lunch and come back rested and healthy today. No Tigers are listed as tired, which is nice. So all the big boys are in there today against Knapp. Here's the Tigers' official lineup rundown for today's game. Batting leadoff in right field is Eddie Miller. Batting second in center field is Rickey Henderson. Batting third in left field is Kirk Gibson. Batting cleanup at third base is Mickey Hatcher. Batting fifth and catching is Lance Parrish. Batting sixth and DHing is Barbaro Garbey. Batting seventh at first base is Eddie Murray. Batting eighth at second base is Sweet Lou Whitaker. And batting ninth, playing shortstop, is Mark Wagner. All right, on the mound for the Angels is Chris Knapp. Pardon me, folks. Yeah, he's making his eighth start this season. Only made five starts last year, 12 the year before. He's basically been their number 5 starter, or really 6 starters deep on this team. 3-3 with a 5.27 ERA, 21 Ks in 42 innings pitched. Opponents are batting .286 against him. He does have a complete game. Hey, this guy's got a pretty lively fastball. Tops out around 93 miles an hour. And that is his best pitch, rated an 88. The change and the splitter, both below average. And he's rated a 79, which is below average overall. Power being his best attribute. So I'm surprised he doesn't have more strikeouts because of that. 28 years old, and he is going to arbitration at the end of the year, which is why it showed that his contract was up when we looked at the Angels main page. And here is the defensive situation for the Angels today with Don Baylor, who struggles out there in left field defensively. Otherwise, everyone else looks pretty good. Okay, Eddie Miller leading off against Chris Knapp. I would imagine a lot of these Tiger batters have not faced him before, as Knapp gets Miller to ground out to second. Play made by Bobby Grich. Next up is Rickey Henderson. Henderson, line drive to dead center field, 2 down. And here is Gibby. Sharp ground ball to second and a 1-2-3 inning. So we go to the bottom of the first. Here is the lineup rundown for the California Angels. Batting leadoff in center field is Gary Pettis. Batting second in right field is Mike Brown. Batting third at third base is Carney Lansford. Batting cleanup and DHing today is Daryl Sconiers. Batting fifth and catching is Brian Harper. Batting sixth at first base is John Harris. Batting seventh at shortstop is Steve Lubratich. Batting eighth at second base is Bobby Grich. And finally, batting ninth in left field is Don Baylor. Bert Blyleven on the mound, making his 11th start as a Tiger. 4-4 with a 4.84 ERA. Definitely been struggling lately. I do like how he strikes out a lot of batters. I did not expect that from him. 50 Ks in 67 innings. That's quite a bit for this era. Opponents are batting .276 against him. He does have a complete game. His fastball tops out around 89 miles an hour. And he is a fly ball pitcher. His ground ball percentage is only 34%. Having said that, he's only given up 7 home runs in those 10 starts. So he keeps the ball in the park. Overall, he's rated an 87. I feel like he's gone down since he's been on this team. I guess there's no way to tell that for certain, other than to go back and watch one of the original videos. But I don't remember what he was. I thought he was at 89. I could be wrong. So anyway, Bert, coming off of a victory yesterday, we need him to pitch well today. Get the win back those 9 games we lost. Tigers' defensive alignment, as expected, with Marky Wags out there at shortstop being a deficit compared to Trammell for sure. Here's Gary Pettis leading off. And a base hit. Oh, come on. Pettis, with his 37 stolen bases, on first. Will he run on Parrish? Here's Mike Brown. Well, they're not giving him a chance to go. Brown was swinging. And a double play by the infield. Good job by Marky Wags. Turn in 2. It's going to bring up Carney Lansford. And Lansford sends it out to left field. And that'll do it. So leadoff single turns into a double play. And Blyleven gets out of it. We go to the top of the second. Hatcher, Parrish, and Garbey due up. Here's Mickey Hatcher. After the day off yesterday, averaged down to 311. Here he pops it up to the shortstop side of second base. 1 down. Next up, Lance Parrish. Parrish had his 12th home run yesterday. Striking out looking. First K for Knapp. That's going to bring up Barbaro, Garbey. Yesterday we had 5 runs scored in the first. And cruise to victory. Garbey strikes out looking. Youch. Not off to a good start offensively today. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Here's Daryl Sconiers. One of 2 lefties in the lineup. Ground ball that gets past Hatcher for a base hit. And the leadoff man is on again. This time it's a double for Sconiers. Let's take a look at that. Only his 9th double of the season. Well, he's only recently been called up. He's at 48 games played, so he is in scoring position though for Brian Harper. And Harper hits a comebacker to Blyleven. Blyleven should have looked Sconiers back and then went to first. Sconiers advances to third. We have a lefty up, so we're going to pull the first baseman in case it's pulled to him. Maybe hold the runner. I don't know. Got to take that chance. A strikeout would have been great in that situation. It's all for naught as Harris pops it up. Play is made by the Gold Glover Murray at first. 2 down. Everybody back to normal positions defensively. Here's Steve Lubratich. And Lubratich bloops it into right. Caught by Miller for the 3rd out. Okay, we're going to the top of the 3rd inning. Bottom 3 due up. It's Murray, Whitaker, Wagner. Murray, we gave the day off. I'm actually considering sitting Murray for the significant amount of time down the stretch, as Murray still does not have an extra base hit. Even Garbey, his potential replacements, hit a home run. So, I mean, what else am I going to do when you don't have, when Dawson and Murray are not hitting? Okay, Sweet Lou flies up to center field, 2 outs. And looks like the number 5 pitcher is about ready to go through the lineup without giving up a hit. There we go. Marky Wags always comes through. Base hit. That's the first hit for the Tigers today. What is Harper's arm? It's 80, right? Oh, it's 78. Oh, my God. Everybody's stealing today. May as well give Wagner a chance to steal. I think he's 0 for 1 this season. And he steals second base. Let's check on that. Yep, that's his first stolen base of the year. And he's 1 for 2. He has average speed, but we don't send him very often. So let's see if Miller can drive in Wags. A wild pitch is going to move Wagner to third. That's 90 feet closer for Miller. Miller still batting .383 versus right-handers. He's had some significant playing time. Here he grounds it to second. I'm actually kind of against playing Miller down the stretch because his average is so high that it's unrealistic. I'm thinking the game is trying to even him out at this point. You know, getting him down to what, like a 270 batting average. And in order to do that, he's not going to get a hit, right? So it seems fruitless to play him. Nonetheless, we strand Wagner at third. Here's Bobby Grich leading off the bottom of the 3rd inning. And Blyleven walks the veteran. Runner on first. So the leadoff man has been on all 3 innings so far. as Don Baylor steps in. And Blyleven leaves it up in his eye range, and he crushes it. 392 feet for a 2-run bomb, and it's 2-0 California. Gary Pettis back to the top of the lineup, grounding out to third. That's just the first out of the inning. Mike Brown up next with a base hit. Again, how long do I just let Blyleven pitch? He hasn't struck anybody out. He's given up he put 5 batters on base. We're not even through the third. As Lansford pops it up. Plays made at the mound. Actually, Blyleven makes the catch. You don't see that happen very often. 2 down for Daryl Sconiers, and Sconiers is going to drop it into left center field. Oh, it's going to be caught by Gibson. Great job by Gibby making the catch. That looked like a little duck snort for a single. Take it away. We go to the top of the fourth. 2-0 on the 2-run shot by Don Baylor, the number 9 hitter. And then Rickey Henderson striking out. Chris Knapp has 3 Ks, and Bert Blyleven has none. One down. Here's Gibson. He lines out up against the wall. At least he got a little bit of juice in it. 2 down. And Hatcher drops it in for a hit into left field. That's the kind of thing I expect to see more of. A ball falling into play in front of Baylor. So Hatcher, second hit for the Tigers. We need a 2-run shot here to tie it up. Now, Parrish hitting it back to Knapp. And that'll do it. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Brian Harper leading off against Bert Blyleven. Harper sends it into right center field. And finally, we keep the leadoff man off the base path. 1 down for John Harris. Harris sending it to left. 2 down. And Steve Lubratich with a comebacker through the box for a base hit. 5th hit for the Angels today. Runner on first. Here's Bobby Grich. And Steve Lubratich was stealing on that play. Thrown out by Parrish. And we go to the top of the 5th, just like that. Okay, Barbaro Garbey, 3 for 6 on the season. And a ground ball snagged by Grich. 1 down. Eddie Murray up next. How can I play Eddie Murray? When we picked him up, this is his 25th game, so we're not going to see everything. But he was batting like .315, somewhere in that range. He's batting .176 in his last 20 games with no extra base hits and 3 RBI. Batting .183 overall as a Tiger. He has absolutely destroyed our team. And Whitaker strikes out. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Bert Blyleven's at 58 pitches. Still has not struck out 1 batter today. Bobby Grich slams it off the wall in center field for a double. That is Grich's 24th double on the season. That's more than any Tiger has at this point. So the leadoff man is on again. Here's Don Baylor. He had the dong earlier. And hits that one pretty deep, 351 feet to the base of the wall. Somehow Grich does not tag up on that. We're going to pull the outfield in. We have Gary Pettis up. He doesn't have a lot of power. He did hit a home run Pardon me. He did hit a home run against us in the first series last week. But we'll try to prevent him from dropping a single in there. Comebacker to Blyleven. That's how you do it. You hold Grich, you go to first for 2 outs. Mike Brown is up. And Brown hits a high fly ball out to Gibby. And Gibson makes the catch. All right, well, we're only down 2 runs, but we have showed what is it about number 5 pitchers that we cannot do anything against them? Mark Wagner has 1 of the 2 hits today. So we let him swing away here. There's another one. That's a sharp shot all the way. Gets past. Oh, an inside the park home run situation. We have to go for it. It says 90% chance. As far as I know, that's like 1% chance it's going to be successful. But we got to try. And Mark Wagner is safe with an inside the park home run. Good job by Marky Wags. It's 2-1 Angels, and that is Wagner's 2nd home run on the season. Great job. So we have no outs still. Here's Eddie Miller. Let's see, did we turn the corner offensively? As Miller pops out. 1 down. Here's Rickey Henderson. Henderson takes strike 3 looking. 5 Ks now for Knapp. Gibson has a good eye. Takes a walk to first. 72% chance. He's been thrown out his last 2 times going. We need him to steal here. And he does. Good job. That is his 20th stolen base. So he just needs 1 home run to be a 2020 guy. And he is in scoring position for our best hitter, Mickey Hatcher. Average down to 294, though. I love what I love about Mickey Hatcher. I don't know if I ever pointed it out before. He's only got 8 walks, and 4 of them are intentional walks on the season. So his on-base percentage is right there with his batting average, pretty equal. So he does have a hit today. Let's see if we can tie the ball game with Hatcher. He comes through, base hit to right. Will Gibson score? He does, and the game is tied at 2. So the aggressive base running finally pays off for us. That's another RBI for Hatcher. And then Parrish strikes out swinging. 6 Ks for Knapp. Tigers do some damage. Put a couple runs on the board. Let's see if Blyleven can hold them for an inning. At least keep the leadoff man off. Nope, base hit by Lansford. 65 pitches is all Blyleven's thrown. And yet he has not struck 1 batter out. He's not fooling anybody on the Angels. They're making powerful swings and making good contact as Sconiers flies out to right. Here's the catcher, Brian Harper. Harper nubs it to second, and the Tigers turn double play. Good job by Whitaker. 4-6-3 double play. And we go to the 7th inning. We've got Garbey, Murray, and Whitaker up. These guys have done jack shit for us today. Let's take a look at the in-game stats. Yeah, Garbey, Murray, and Whitaker are 0 for 6 with 2 strikeouts. Let's see if we can get something started here with Garbey. Oh, no. Did he get it? He got all of it. It's gone. 465 feet for Garbey, and the Tigers take the lead 3-2. That's how you do it, Murray. Murray's 0 for 11 against Chris Knapp in his career. The guy's got over a 5 ERA in the 3 seasons that we've simmed, and Murray can't touch him. Look at that, a comebacker to Knapp. And Murray is out, 1 down. Whitaker's really struggling versus righties, which is hard to do when you're a left-hander. Only batting .232 Hey, there's a base hit for Whitaker into center field. Wagner leading the league in sacrifice bunts and batting .338 versus right-handers. That's incredible. Just came off the inside the park home run. Let's see if we can lay down a bunt. Move Whitaker to second. That's a good bunt. Yeah, good job by Wagner. Just doing everything today. Getting Whitaker into scoring position. We're going to take out Miller. It's not his day. Andre Dawson's been hot lately and also better defensively, so this makes sense in the big picture. Let's see if Dawson can come through in an RBI situation here. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, it's snagged by Lubratich, and he boots it. Everybody's safe. Oh my gosh. The drama. First and third. Rickey Henderson's up. 2 outs. Hit and run is an option here. But I feel like we've got Chris Knapp on the ropes. We're going to swing away with Rickey. Oh, they're going to walk him. And that's going to do it. That's it for Henderson. For Knapp. Knapp's pulled from the ball game with the bases loaded. They're going to bring in Dave Schuler. 28 years old. This guy looks like he's 40. And yet still could not manage to grow a mustache even. 1-2 with a 5.36 ERA. He's their go-to lefty out of the pen. 50 innings pitched, 28 strikeouts. Opponent batting .281. How does he do versus lefties? Lefties hit him pretty good. So I think we're going to leave Gibson in there and let him take a cut against Dave Schuler. Gibby betting .240 versus lefties, and I believe he has 3 home runs against them, so it's not out of the question. Oh no, 1-2 count. He does get a piece of it, giving Lubratich another shot, and he tosses out Gibson, and that'll do it. Tigers take the lead on Barbaro Garbey's second home run. The guy's taking some horse tranquilizers or something, horse steroids. Bulk it up. Okay, so now we've given Blyleven the lead. Again, he's only thrown 68 pitches, but he feels like he's right on the verge of getting crushed. I think we got to try to keep him in there. Ground ball by Harris to Hatcher. If we can get through this inning and let Hatcher bat one more time, we'll put Solars in there at third. There's 1 out. Steve Lubratich walks. Look at that. Blyleven has 2 walks and no strikeouts? You're telling me that's realistic? There's no way. Now, will Lubratich be going? And, I mean, Bobby Grich would never lay down a bunt, right? Probably deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. We're going to bring third base in just in case they try to move him over. Also, I wouldn't be surprised if Lubratich tries to steal second. Nothing we could do about that, though. Oh, he saws him off. Grich pops it up, carrying to the outfield grass, and Whitaker makes the play. Okay, Don Baylor's up. Baylor's already gone deep once today. We're going to play straight away here, and he walks him. Oh, no, he's swinging on a 3-0 pitch. That is just bad baseball. Look where that pitch was. All right, well, we'll take it. We go to the top of the 8th inning. Here's Mickey Hatcher batting .349 versus lefties. And Hatcher, I thought he got all of it there, the way that it went off the bat, but instead it's just a quiet out to right. 1 down. Parrish 0 for 3 today. 2 Ks, and he grounds out to second. So coming off the home run yesterday, Parrish has just been taking it easy, I guess. Barbaro Garbey's up. Garbey's got home runs on consecutive days, and there's a shot into the gap. Right center field. Oh my God, another inside the park home run opportunity. We have to say yes. That arm is not going to make it. Now, Garbey, not a speedy guy. 90% chance, and he's safe at home. Oh my God. I don't think I've ever played a game where there's been 2 inside the park home runs. That is insane. And Garbey's got 3 home runs in 2 games. Murray, you could take a seat on the bench, man. I'm never playing him again. As Murray grounds out on cue. Oh, and an error by the second baseman, Grich. Okay, this feels a little forced at this point. At least Whitaker will get a chance to take a cut versus a left-hander. He hits lefties much better. Not going to get it done, though, today. He's going to take a fly ball, a pop-up to third, and that'll do it. Okay, we're going to the 8th inning. And this is where we're going to pull Blyleven. We're going to do a couple things. First of all, we are going to pull Hatcher, and we're going to bring in Guy Solars. Well done. Solars is in the ballgame. See, almost 10 points higher. And we are going to bring in Dave Rucker to go after these batters here. Pettis batting .267 versus left-handers. Then we have some righties and another lefty due up. We haven't pitched Rucker too much lately. We'll take a quick look at him. He's only thrown 48 innings pitched. It's the least of all of our relievers. Take a look at his splits. He actually gets righties out at a little bit better clip than the lefties, but I have faith he can get Gary Pettis, who's going to turn around and bat as a righty. Nope, base hit. Into left field. Do we... Well, I mean, if he steals, I'm not really worried about that. I guess we're going to let him pitch to Mike Brown. Let's see where this goes. And a base hit. Okay. Well, now we have a problem. It's 9 hits for the Angels. And the tying run is on first with Carney Lansford up. And 3 consecutive hits. And the tying run is on third. Wow, this has just gone sideways. You got to pull the infield in with the runner at third. And it's lefty on lefty. Wow, that's going to tie the ball game. And Lansford tags up and goes to second base. What just happened? We're going to intentionally walk Ryan Harper to get to Harris. Harris batting .191. Try to turn 2 here with the slow catcher at first. Let's see how this goes. That'll get us out of the inning. Damage is done. Wow. That is really disheartening. But we have proven that we can get to the relievers. We've scored in 3 consecutive innings, and Marky Wags is up. 2 for 2 with a home run. It was an inside the Parker, and he had a nice little sacrifice earlier. All he manages here is a comebacker to Schuler. There's 1 down. There's Andre Dawson. Pinch hit, and then played right field, and he hits a sharp ground ball right at the first baseman Harris for the second out. It's going to leave it up to Rickey, and Rickey comes through with a base hit into left field. Well, this is what we got Rickey for. It says only 74% chance. That's probably because there's a lefty on the mound. We're 2 for 2 on the day on steals. And Henderson is safe at second. 35 stolen bases now for Henderson. What is that? Like that's 95 less than what he actually did in this year? Something like that. Okay, so Gibby, again, we have a lefty on lefty situation here. But we have to trust in Gibson. Nope, ground ball to first. We go to the bottom of the 9th, folks. That's a blown save for Rucker. I think that's only his second one. This year it is. That's bad timing. We need this victory. It just did not work out. We're going to bring in our right-handed closer, Roger Weaver, who has been absolutely lights out all year. He did give up a run back on August 9th to Texas, but otherwise he's given up 3 runs in his last 20 innings pitched. So in a sense, I guess he's due to give up some runs. Let's see how he does here with Steve Lubratich up first. 1 for 4 against Weaver in his career. And there's the first strikeout for the Tigers today. Weaver gets Lubratich swinging, 1 down. Grich on a 2-2 count off the end of the bat. Hits a ground ball to Whitaker, 2 down, and that's going to leave it up to Don Baylor to get something going. He does. Base hit to right field. The game goes on. Not going to pinch run for Baylor. Seems like that would be an obvious thing to do. We're going to guard the lines so Baylor doesn't score on an extra base hit. I don't think he should, but you never know. And Gary Pettis is up. Pettis batting .242 versus righties. And he strikes him out. So that's the mistake I made. I was thinking when I brought in Rucker to face Pettis in the inning where we gave up the 2 runs, I really believe that that Pettis was better against, it was worse against left-handers. But I was wrong, and that cost us. So we got some free baseball. We go to the 9th inning. They're bringing in their closer, Mark Clear. This guy's been great all season. 48th appearance, 1-2, 2.35 ERA. I mean, opponents are batting 186 against him. 50 Ks. Pardon me. 50 Ks in 53 innings pitched. 24 saves, 24 out of 26, pretty damn good. Curveball is awesome. His fastball is pretty solid too. Rated an 88 overall. And he's going to be a free agent. Okay, so now we've got Guy Solars up instead of Mickey Hatcher. As I take a little sip of my coffee here. Okay, do we bring in Howard Johnson? I think we do. He can play third. Certainly has a better chance of getting on base than Guy Solars. And we need some offense. Oh, he strikes out. Come on. Unbelievable. So we've only got Bass and Ramos on the bench. Lance Parrish up. Hey, Parrish gets a base hit finally. All right. Now, I guess we have to take Parrish out, bring in Kevin Bass, and then we have to bring in Bobby Ramos if we don't, well, one way or another we have to bring in Bobby Ramos. So we have Bass at first. We have Barbaro. We're going to hit and run. Great contact hitter. 2 for 4 with 2 home runs today. And a comebacker to Clear. Bass is running, so he's in scoring position for Murray. Murray 0 for 4, about ready to be 0 for 5. Yep. What a piece of shit. One of the worst trades I've ever made. We're going to the 10th inning. Okay, so let's see what we're going to do here defensively. We're going to move Rickey into left. We're going to move Bass to center. And Gibson will be coming out of the ball game as Ramos comes in to catch. Okay, so there we are defensively, looking pretty good. Johnson definitely a step down, but we trust him. Do we send Roger Weaver out there for a second inning? It feels foolish, but he did kind of mow him down, didn't he? Well, this is why we got Dave Smith. He's kind of like our other righty closer. We're going to give Smith a chance here in the 10th. Here's Mike Brown. Sharp ground ball to Murray at first. One down. Next up, Carney Lansford. Oh, Lansford with a base hit to right. Was that going to be two? No, they hold him to the base hit. Okay, we have a lefty up. This is complex. I think we're going to guard the lines. Sconiers did hit a home run in the other series last week. And Lansford was stealing on that play. And Ramos guns him down. Great job by Ramos. He's got the better arm rating in this game anyway. Okay, now I feel better. Oh, now I feel less better. As Sconiers gets a double off the wall. And is that his second double today? 10th double on the season. Okay, now we've got to pull the outfield in. With Brian Harper up. Base hit wins the ball game in most situations. Ground ball to Whitaker. Whitaker throws him out. We're going to the 11th. Holy cow, this is quite a ball game. Sweet Lou is up, leading off against Mark Cleary. He's coming out for a second inning. Lou popping it up onto the outfield grass at short. He goes to 1 for 5 today. Here's Marky Wags. In some cases might be a player of the game if it wasn't for Garbey. And he walks. Unbelievable. He finds a way to get on base every time. So we're definitely hitting and running with Andre Dawson. Dawson up to 226 versus right-handers. That's actually good for him. And a ground ball to short. I don't know why. We just cannot squeeze them through the infield like they do to us. That does move Wagner into scoring position for Rickey. And Henderson's 1 for 4 with a stolen base today. And he strikes out. Gosh darn it. All right. We're going to the 11th. Let's take a look at our bullpen situation here. We're going to bring in Capizella. Now, Cappy has really been unreliable as of late. I mean, he's given up runs in 3 of his last 4 appearances. But I trust him. I still trust him as he faces John Harris, who's 0 for 2 with a walk against him. Parrish, a ground ball to Wagner. Wagner throws him out. 1 down. Here is Steve Lubratich. Lubratich batting .301 versus lefties. Oh boy. He gets a hold of it. Oh, tracked down by Bass in center field. 367 feet. 2 down. Bobby Grich up next. And Grich strikes out swinging. Good job by Capizella. They're going to bring in Todd Fisher. We saw him last series as well. He's a rookie. This is his 4th appearance. Pitched 5 innings, gave up a run, a couple of Ks. He does have a save, actually. Wait, did he have a 3-inning save against us? A 2.2 inning. Yeah, I do remember that now. Okay. That's how he got his save. So we're starting off with Bobby Ramos. Okay, here's Ramos. Gets the first shot at Fisher. Oh, look at this. Is that a double off the wall? Hustle Ramos, yes. A leadoff double for Bobby Ramos. Only his second double of the season. Great job by Bobby Ramos. Okay, now we need Howard Johnson to hit it to the right side to move Ramos over. A base hit would be nice as well, but we'll take this. There we go. Good job. That'll get Ramos to third. And they're going to pull the infield in for Kevin Bass. We're going to ask for a sac fly, obviously. Preferably to Don Baylor. Well, Mike Brown doesn't have a good arm either. Anywhere but Gary Pettis. He's a gold glover in center. Oh, shit. Is that going to be deep enough? We've got to take a chance. 60% chance at 81 arm. Oh, this is a guaranteed out. He's safe at home. Ramos hustling. Nicely done. Tigers take the lead 5-4. Gutsy call by the third base coach. And then an infield single for Barbaro Garbey. He's 3 for 6 today, and if we pull this out, he will be the player of the game. And then Eddie Murray, whatever. Yeah, who cares? Okay, so first and second for Sweet Lou. We really need somebody like Lou to be clutch right here. There it is, a base hit into left field. Garbey will hold at third. Oh, man. Is there such a thing as hitting it too hard? That might have been a situation where he hit it a little too hard. Bases loaded for Mark Wagner. 2 for 3 today. Now Wagner might be able to get player of the game back in his grasp. Oh, that was ball forward. That would have been another run. He pops it up. Oh, that was getting greedy. Look where that. I'm pointing the screen with my finger. Look at where that was. Oh, shit. Well, that's too bad. Okay, so now we're going to bring in Tom Hume to close this ball game out. He's got 3 saves on the year and was a one-time closer for Sparky back in the days of the Reds. And although, of course, he's on our team now, he played for the Reds for many years and was their closer. So he's capable, but he's been struggling lately as well. Okay, we are good defensively. We go to the bottom of the 12th inning with Don Baylor leading off against Tom Hume. Infield single to third. Leadoff man is on. I don't think he's going to be stealing, but I definitely think they're going to be bunting. With Gary Pettis, let's see. Yep. Pull everybody in. Comebacker to Hume. And the sacrifice is successful, getting Baylor the tying run to second. So, you know what we have to do here? We have to intentionally walk Mike Brown to set up a double play possibility. Nobody's got good speed. Lansford is an 80. We're going to pull the outfield in to prevent the run scoring from second if possible. But we'd love a double play right here to end the ball game. 1-2 count and a base hit. Baylor scores, and the game is tied at 5 with a lefty up. We got to intentionally walk to get to Harper, who's the catcher. And we're pulling the infield in. Here's Brian Harper. Popping it up. Wagner going back onto the grass to get it. There's 2 down. And we're going to bring in our lefty, the last person in the bullpen, Keith Comstock, to get John Harris, a 180 hitter versus left-handers. This is the ball game here, folks. I think we're going to play straight away. Ground ball to Lou. And the game continues. Oh, man, we just cannot get it done. And we're hanging in there. We're down. We're on our last relief pitcher, too. So Kami's going to go the distance at this point. Okay, Todd Fisher still on the mound. Here is Andre Dawson leading off the 13th inning. Hey, a base hit for Hawk into center field. That's a hit and run situation. Let's keep it going. We need this victory. Ground ball to short. Dawson will advance. That's going to bring up Ramos. He had that double in his first appearance. Let's see if he can come through here. Yeah, we're going to let him swing away. Why not? Oh, that's a high, deep fly ball to right field. That will easily get Dawson to third. And the go-ahead run, 90 feet away for Hojo. Johnson 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And he walks. That's going to bring it up Kevin Bass. Bass, I've said it before, I think he had a rough game yesterday, though, right? Oh, yeah, so he was on a pretty good streak there. Maybe our best hitter over the last 20 games. Here we go, first and third. 2 out, Kevin Bass up. And Bass gets it. Great big piece of it and shoots it right to third base. And folks, we're going to the 13th, and this feels bad. Keith Comstock's got to go up against a bunch of righties here. And righties who you just don't mess around with. Lubratich has got 20 home runs, and Grich and Baylor are in the Hall of Very Good. All right, so Lubratich will lead off. I don't have very high hopes here. Yep, base hit to left. And he stretches, yeah, we have no chance now. I mean, that's an automatic double somehow, even though we have a better defensive player in there. That is his 20th double on the season. And that will be all she wrote. Plays made by left fielder Henderson. Lubratich does not tag up. Henderson does have 5 outfield assists. There's no point in intentionally walking Baylor because we're probably not going to double up Pettis anyway. So we're going to pitch to him. That's the ball game. Gosh darn it. Tigers lose 6-5. I don't know. I feel like I didn't play that as well as I could have. I'm not sure what I could have done better exactly, but it doesn't feel good. Let's take a look here. Yeah, we fall to 1.5 back of the Yankees with that loss. Wow, the White Sox, who were creeping up there, falling back to 11. They are struggling just like Kansas City is. Let's take a look at the headlines. That's our new thing. Last we saw Dave Roberts after the ball game we played yesterday severed his elbow ligament. Probably not a baseball injury. I don't know. Hey, Dennis Bert, we just saw this fool. He allows 1 hit to Milwaukee. Not a lot. This is like the easiest storyline to write. Just like 2 lines. The editor's like, let's cut your 500-word essay down to like 2 lines. Minnesota wins. Keep it simple. Then we have Luis Aponte there. 3 innings in relief. Oh, they went 15 in Oakland. And Boston wins. Yeah. Rusty McNeely. Yeah, okay. What's up next here? New York adds the lead over the Tigers as Kaufman, their closer, did something. Yeah. All right. We had 2 inside the park home runs this game, and yet we ended up losing. Gosh, I feel like that's a real pisser there, as you see the recap. Just unbelievable. So let's take a look at transactions. Jerry Turner of Cleveland's going to finish off the... no, he'll be back in time for the end of the season. He's going to miss a month. He'll be back in time for a few games. And Don Cooper, their pitcher who's been really great. Like this guy, despite his terrible overall numbers, is going to miss about 3 weeks. Good job by him this year, though. Okay, we're going to pull up the box score and get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. That was a real bummer. I think I blew that one. I feel bad about it. I'm not sure what I could have done. I probably should not have brought Rucker in against Pettis. I guess that was the 8th inning, but he was our setup man, and I just kind of believed that he could get it done. I mean, how many games where we hit 3 home runs and have 3 stolen bases do we lose? And it was our bullpen, that really botched it. We gave up 4 of the runs. We're bitching about Bert Blyleven, but Blyleven, despite not striking out 1 batter, which is just stupid. I mean, it doesn't even make sense. Still managed to go 7 innings. Maybe I should have left him in there for the 8th. Maybe that's what I should have done. Anyway, 2 inside the park home runs, 1 from Marky Ways, 1 from Barbaro, and a double by Ramos. We played every single batter, and player of the game is easily Barbaro Garbey, who in his first 2 games of the season have 3 hits in each game with 3 home runs total. That's amazing. Good job by him. Okay, that's going to do it. We're going to come back tomorrow, play game 2 of the 3-game series. If you stuck in here for 56 minutes, thank you so much, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.